Welcome back to Good Day State Line. Now is the perfect time to plan your next family vacation. Sandra, the Enchanted Traveler, is back with us tonight. You're going to help us out. Hi, Sandra.
Hello there.
All right, so I know you want to talk about Disney. We always talk about Disney. They have some exciting new park promos you want to tell us about tonight?
Yes, actually, it's a promo they've never offered before. Right now, you can get up to 25% off rooms for stays most nights between July 8th and September 20th if you have a Disney Plus subscription. They just have to verify that.
Ooh, that's a really fun little promotion. That's like a good time to go on vacation.
It is, and most all Disney lovers have a Disney Plus subscription, so it works out for most people.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So that's something we can take advantage of right now.
Yes, and it's the perfect time because more and more things are coming back to normal now. If you follow Disney, you might notice that the character greetings have actually gone back to normal now. You can hug them. That just happened a couple of days ago. You can get autographs. You can interact with them. A lot of the character dining is coming back to normal again, so it looks much more like it used to.
I love that. My parents are like cleaning out their house and they're finding all these things from my childhood, and I know I have a Disney autograph book somewhere that they'll have to get to me.
That would be cute. You could take it back with you, get all new autographs, new pictures.
All right, so I know there's something else that's exciting happening at Disney. Reserving rides like while we're at the park. Tell me how that works.
Yeah, so if you have been to Disney World in the past, you would be used to the Fast Pass system where you make reservations 60 days before travel for certain rides and attractions. That is totally out the window now. Disney does a whole new different thing to allow people to be more spontaneous, but you really need to have a plan. You can purchase this, what they call the Disney Genie system, and you use your app on your phone and you can make reservations for rides as you're going through the park. Okay. But you need to know, some sell out faster than others. Some are, you have to have a plan so that you're not just randomly going through. But it lets you be a little bit more spontaneous than you used to. And it lets you kind of book those really high profile rides, for a scheduled time in the day for some of them. So it just makes planning very different than it used to be. Sure. And actually, a lot of my clients now are longtime Disney people who've been there over and over and over again. And they just find that this new system is a lot to take in. So they want some help with that, not just for the new people.
Yeah, that's so true. As many times as we've talked to you, I haven't been to Disney in quite some time, and I know that the technology, it's obviously helped, right, to be able to plan these things in advance, but it is a lot to handle, and a lot of families who are traveling, it's already kind of a lot to handle. That's where you come in, right?
Yes, and especially a lot of times, families will say they want to go, maybe the grandparents want to take the whole family, and they want to make it special. So they'll say to, one of the children, I want it to be perfect for you, so you plan it. But that is usually the mom with the young kids, and she's the one with the least time, and it can be very overwhelming. People have high expectations for a Disney vacation. So yeah, that's what I do. I actually put together a plan where I'll say, okay, so now it's time to make another Lightning Lane reservation. It's 10 o'clock. So look for this one. It will come up at this time so that you can just go through the park knowing this is how it's going to work out most likely. So
I love that. And I'm sure the geography within the park is something that you're very knowledgeable to as well, which, non-frequent Disney goers, I don't know where the rides are.
Absolutely. Yes. And during the pandemic, they were lining people up differently. So you might access a line, in a different part of the area, a different part of the land, a different land than you would have earlier or something like that. So now things are going back to a little bit more normal. But yes, I've been there 45 times or something like that. So I know it as well as I know my own neighborhood.
Yeah. So what are some new destinations we'll want to check out this travel season?
A lot of things are opening up. There's just a lot less testing required to go places. Internationally, a lot less places that you actually have to get a pre-approval for. So that removes a lot of the headaches that were happening earlier. But Hawaii is a place that people might not have realized was so very difficult to travel to earlier in the pandemic. You had to quarantine for several days, and it made it really not a realistic place to go, but it's now fully wide open. Things are very much back to normal. So that is a great destination, and it's Earth Week. So Hawaii has a program called Malama Hawaii, which means to take care of Hawaii. And there are certain opportunities to do things like clean up beaches, plant trees, things like that in exchange for perhaps a free night at a hotel, even up to the Four Seasons, or discounted tours, things like that. It's like a statewide program that they want people to to engage with Hawaii in a more connected way. So that's new, and that's worth looking into if you're thinking about a vacation there.
Sure, I love that so much. Sandra, how can we get in contact with you?
Sandra at theenchantedtraveler.com, or my phone number is 708-669-9089. It's local. It rings differently, so I know it's a business call. And I'm on Facebook at facebook.com Magical Vacations with Sandra.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thanks for having me.
We'll be right back with Ryan from Clean Cult.